Libra, and welcome to your October general reading. I have to say, Libra, there is such a strange combination of cards showing up in your general reading. Some beauties, Knight of Cups, at a soul level, the Ace of Pentacles. Your overall card for the whole month is the Wheel of Fortune. Something is being completed, and ending in an ace is the birthing of something new, okay? A new chapter. You can see, you can touch, you can feel, okay? That would be the wheel. But some of you are dealing with something, I have to say it, because the Devil showed up, the Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant, which gives me a feeling some of you are dealing with something to do with the establishment, something like that. But I'm going to start your reading and we'll take one bit. It's only a general reading, guys, so I can already see about 20 different storylines. So I'm going to try and stay with the emerging theme, yeah? And I really, really like how this is ending. There's some sort of emotional victory. Some of you have overcame something or dealing with someone who's overcame some personal difficulties because they won the Grail. And to win the Grail means that the person or you have won their heart back. They've won insight. Something's been overcame here. But there's definitely a strange combination of energies, so please bear with me. And I'm hoping to be back doing my weeklies, so the theme will emerge, okay? What lies behind you? So when you're watching this, or probably the last week of September, you've got Temperance with the Hierophant. Now, what a strange combination of major arcanas. The Hierophant is dealing generally with the law. It's about your security. It represents Taurus, so it's everything you can see, feel and touch. If you're not dealing with anything like that, Taurus, I'm trying to be fair for people, Libra, sorry, who are not. It's about, what do you believe? What are your value systems? You know, what do you believe about life, especially about spirituality? Because Temperance is when the heart and the mind come into union. And when the heart and mind come into union, we literally live divinely inspired. We're led, we're guided, that sort of thing. But for the ones who are dealing with a lot of the establishment issues, try and remain temperate. The Temperance card comes after the Death card. So sometimes you might be feeling quite vulnerable regarding your security, okay? I know I've got to try and keep this reading. It's almost, this might be a personal reading for someone, by the way. Sometimes that's the way it works. Be generous, be gracious. Remember, you rule the heart. So send out good vibes, okay? So what you most want is the Four of Swords. Rest. Some of you are exhausted, by the way. You want this rest. The Four of Swords is about retreat, healing, and the ability to have this mental clarity and stability about what you want, where you want your life to go forward. All the fours represent that need for strong foundations. So what you most want is this retreat and this rest. Now, your gift is a very interesting card, the Seven of Wands. Now, a lot of readers don't like the Seven of Wands. They say it's about being defensive. I don't quite read this card this way. Because if we value something, then we honour it and we protect it. And this guy is protecting what's behind this door, okay? So this could be your inner world, if this is a relationship, or any of you who are dealing with a legal situation, you're having to guard what lies behind that door. So I do not guard that as a negative. I regard that as having a lot of personal value and valuing yourself and what you've worked for, okay? I'm just going to say that because the door isn't shut. So it's not that you're hiding away in some closet. There's a sense of openness, but there's also a sense of self-respect and honour. So I actually like that card. It's about healthy boundaries, and it's helping you to establish some healthy boundaries. Now your challenge is the Hermit card, and what you most want is rest. So maybe some of you are having to be very sort of out and about. The Hermit card is about guidance. It's about your inner teacher. The Hermit has been on a long journey, by the way, quite solitary. So maybe there's a sense of this journey I've been on has been really, really rocky, and I could have fallen off my path at any time, but I've held on to my light, and then we gain wisdom, and then we become this person who's able to guide other people. But your challenge is either going within, or you've got an awful lot to deal with, Libra. So you're finding it hard to get peace and to get that sense of being at ease within your own self. I told you it's quite a complex reading, but bear with me. In your relationship house, you've got the Five of Discs. The Five of Discs tends to be a card about a bit of separation, okay? If you look clearly, there's two people. The light's here, but they're standing separate. There might be a little bit of division in your relationship world, or some of you in your relationships are dealing with financial issues, okay? Yeah, because the Moon card is with it, which is about being in uncertainty and being in the unknown. Libra, don't worry about this, by the way, because I really like where this reading is going. Money and work, you have got the Devil card, okay, which gives you that feeling that someone might be dealing with the establishment, some legal situation, because sometimes the Devil can represent the powers that be, okay, the establishment, the regulations of society. It might be a Capricorn, but maybe some of you are having to deal with some difficult stuff. The outcome is the Three of Cups, though. So it looks like this is going to a really good place. The Three of Cups, these people celebrate because they've released the energy that was holding them down. The Devil is a threshold card. So when we get the Devil card, it means we're being hugely tested, Libra, okay? The testing might come, sometimes it comes in an attraction to someone. Sometimes it comes with having to deal with situations that we don't want to. But it's a card, and when we meet the tests of the Devil, we begin to enter into that, whatever they call it, the fifth dimension, and a new energetic reality. Anyhow, I'm going too far here. At a soul level, you've got the beautiful Knight of Cups. I love this Knight. And the reason why I love this Knight is he's overcame some difficulties. He's broke through. He's broke through a bit of a dark night. So this might be you, or it might be someone you're dealing with, because it's clarified for the Sun card, which means spiritually, you're about to move into illumination, yeah, which births the Ace of Pentacles and the Star card. So that's what I mean, Libra. You've got a little bit of a complex reading, but it's going to this absolutely pretty much amazing place, okay? The Ace of Pentacles, again, is that birth of something new, something you can touch, a new business, a gift, and it's with the Star card. So that the Star card is about healing, it's about grace, all those, you know, beautiful qualities. But I have to say, there's some challenging things for you to meet. Okay, now you haven't got the Five of Swords, you haven't got the Tower. It's more about, there's definitely issues about the establishment, maybe being a bit separate from someone in a period of uncertainty. It might be in your relationships you're dealing with some financial issues with that Five of Discs, which is making the two of you feel separate from each other. Maybe some of you are in separation. But look where this is going. Yeah, and it's clarified with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, the Sun card, and the Knight of Cups, which means there's this huge emotional movement. And the Star card is what brings healing. If something's been sick or unwell, this is the card that I look for to mean that it's going to another place. And the Wheel of Fortune is your overall energy, okay? And I've asked, in what way is the wheel turning? And it's turning in the Ten of Cups, which is, again, it's the rainbow after the storm, which means, Libra, you're in a storm, some of yous, but it's moving towards a completion, because everything moves towards completion eventually. And if given enough play, given enough space, and sometimes the trick is always to try and look after your inner world, which is your peace, your harmony, as much as you can, and allow this process to unfold itself, because it is going to unfold to a really good place. Okay, I'll be doing my relationship readings. They should be out next week, guys, okay? So if you look out for them. I'm quite intrigued what's going on here. It's that there's something really beautiful emerging, but there's something quite challenging you're dealing with, okay? If you want a personal reading with me, my email's in the About section. And I'll speak to you soon, Libra. Bye.